When we bought this land, it was abandoned, dry, and had seen better days. We spent year one building an infrastructure that could support our off-grid life. We set up a water system, began terracing an incredibly steep hill, planted trees, built a shed, a compost toilet, and a composting station. Now it's year two, and this is everything that we have built in the last 90 days, 7 huge projects in 23 minutes. So let's get into it. Our first big project this year was to give our front lawn a major upgrade. This is how it started. We wanted to create a flat space outside our house as most of our land is steep terrain. We started by creating a low retention wall to stop the erosion downhill and to make the lawn flat.
Yeah, that's not good. One big thing here is really difficult is to grow grass, because as soon as you spread seeds out, the ants are eating it. Because we have the dip here, we want to fill and level it. We dig the first 5 centimeters away, put it aside, fill it with the sand material we have, then put on top the plants again, so we have quicker grass here.
After doing the first part of the retention wall and replacing the grass, which took us ages, we started to build a curved terrace to plant a new mulberry tree. We hope that this will give us a lot of shade once it's fully grown.
No, no.
We took a short break from terracing to give our tiny bathroom a little update. We will eventually redo the entire bathroom, but that means ripping out the pipes, and we don't want to do that yet. So I was just telling them that because I waited for you for 1 year to do the bathroom, I have to take matters into my own hands. It's the moment of truth. Wow, Robbie will be so pleased. So now everything's dry and I've taped around, and now comes the scary part where I need to paint the floor. Just go for it, don't overthink it. It's a slightly different green to what I thought it was going to be. We were going to be whimsical and paint the bathtub stripy, but we decided to tone it down and paint it pink.
I always wanted to have a pink bathroom.
Pink bathroom.
After the bathroom was finished, we were back out on the land taking on some more projects. We started to build a bamboo terrace to plant in herbs next to the house. Then we took on a project we wanted to do for a year, build a pergola with a climbing plant roof. We are south facing and there is no shade on our land, so any shade is a welcome break. First we had to dig the area flat and build retention walls to create the zone. A massive job, but just wait for the result.
This is our final product of the wall.
We did it. We did it. What a day. After the wall was built, the topsoil was back on and the area was flat, it was finally time to begin constructing the pergola.
Yeah, and now you can fill a little bit more. Stay on top now.
After the basic structure was built, we planted kiwi plants at the four corners of the pergola.
May I introduce you our Kiwi Armada?
Don't die, please don't die. And it was all going well until the neighbour's dog dug up both kiwi trees. And now they're both in recovery. We planted 2 more kiwi plants and then we started to make the structure a little bit more stable by adding more beams and brackets. Nice, well done.
Okay.
Yeah, very much. Yeah. We built some small terraces around the outside kiwis, and just like that, our pergola was finished. When we came to the land, the soil quality was extremely poor, and because the land is sloped in most places, we couldn't grow our own food. We spent the first year setting up the infrastructure so we could grow food in year 2. So you can imagine how ecstatic we were when we could finally start planting this year. We planted a lot of things: onions, tomatoes, corn, zucchini, wildflowers, beans and fennel, to name just a few. Subscribe and follow along to see how our first harvest turns out in the late summer. We will continue this year to terrace the hill that we began last year. The first project we did was build a 25-metre path using natural materials. We started by constructing a platform terrace at the end of the path, and then we carved the path out, making a flat surface. An absolutely massive job, but what transformation.
Turn her up.
We will use the long poles on the path to plant grapevines, and you can catch this in our next episode. What would a season be without some land clearing? We cleared the area around our stone houses, chipping all of the material to make a new compost. We hard pruned our hazelnut tree, pruned our fruit trees, and even chipped loads of bamboo to mulch the ground for summer. We also did some other projects. We upgraded our off-grid water system, we planted new trees and pollinators. Welcome to the family. And restored the windows of our tiny home. If you want to watch the full episodes of these projects, they are on our playlist. So that is what we got up to over the last 90 days. You can watch the full journey on our playlist where we post weekly episodes of our builds and share our homestead life. There's much more to come in year 2 on our off-grid homestead where we turn this once abandoned land into a lush paradise. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week. By next year there will be no bare soil on our land.